replacing meeting with a committee of pigs who will run the farm. Through a young talker named Sculler, Napoleon claims credit to the windmill idea, claiming the snowball was only trying to win animals to his side.
Slowly. You're reading
Yes.
too fast.
The animal work harder with the promise of easier life with the windmill. When the animals find the windmill collapse after a violent storm, Napoleon and Sculler persuade the animals that Snowball is trying to sabotage their project and begin to purge the farm of animals. Napoleon accuses of consorting with old rival. When some animals recall the Battle of the Cowshed, Napoleon, who was nowhere to be found during the battle, gradually smears Snowball to the point of saying he is a collaborator of Mr. Jones, even dismissing the fact that Snowball was given an award of courage while falsely representing himself as the man hero of the battle.
Okay.
Beast of England is replaced with Animal Farm, while an anthem of glorifying Napoleon, who appears to be adopting the lifestyle of man, Comrade Napoleon, is composed and sung. Napoleon then conducts the second purge, during which many animals who claim to be helping Snowball in plots are executed by Napoleon's dog, which trouble the rest of animals. Despite their hardship of animals are easily placed by Napoleon's retort that they are better off than they were under Mr. Jones, as well as by the ship continual bleating of 4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
What's bleating?
टिप्स की आवाज को कहते हैं ना ब्लीटिंग.
किसके?
Sheep.
हाँ.
Sound of ship.
Yes. Ship. It's sheep. Ship तो वो हो गया जो पानी पे चलता है. हाँ. Sheep. SHEEP. तो हाँ, sheep की जो आवाज को जो साउंड को कहते हैं, वो जो हिंदी में मिमियाना कहते हैं, that is bleating. The bleating of ships. So Napoleon enacts. Napoleon, he changes the whole administration to suit his own needs. अपने जरूरतों के हिसाब से वो complete change कर देता है. जो पहले कोई भी फार्म के बारे में डिसीजन लेना होता था, तो सारे एनिमल्स कुछ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स होते थे और वो लोग डिसीजन लेते थे. अब उसने कह दिया कि नो यू पीपल वर्क, यू हैव टू डू वर्क, सो I will form a committee of pigs only, and they will take the decision on the day-to-day running of the farm. कैसे farm को चलाना है, कैसे काम करना है. So I don't think all of you are needed. तो इससे उन लोग के decision को उसने खत्म कर दिया. The decision making जो पहले सारे animals लेके मिल करके कोई निर्णय लेते थे, अब वो खत्म हो गया. So that was a rather bad this thing. Because now the decision, any decision, would be taken by the pigs. और उसमें एक जो था squealer, one pig. अच्छा, pig के मीट को क्या कहते हैं? Anybody?
Sir?
Pig के मीट को क्या कहते हैं?
Beef.
No. Cow के मीट को कहते हैं beef.
Okay, pig के मीट को pork.
Pork. तो देखो इसलिए इसको यहाँ पे कहा गया. दो through a young poker. Poker मतलब pig. And his name was Squealer. Squealer क्या करता था? देखो क्या करता था. It is a fictional character. The pig in George Orwell's 1945 novel Animal Farm. He serves a second in command to Napoleon and is the farm's minister of propaganda. Propaganda मतलब fake information spread करना दूसरों को. ये कम्युनिज्म या सोशलिज्म में बहुत सब लोग रो रहे होते हैं अंदर, लेकिन बाहर के देशों को ऐसा संदेश जाता है, oh we are very happy, we are very this thing and everything is prosperous और सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है यहाँ पे. तो ये प्रोपेगेंडा मशीनरी. जैसे कैसे आपको अगर याद होगा, उसी ने प्रोपेगेंडा रन किया था कि सारे पिजन्स को बोला गया कि जाओ और अगल बगल के जानवरों को उनको भी भड़काओ. यू रिमेम्बर वाचिंग दैट मूवी?
यस सर, वो जाकर सबके कान में
Yes, sir.
बताते थे।
हाँ, वो प्रोपेगेंडा होता था कि हम लोग बहुत खुश हैं और ये हैं वो, और वो अपने ही मालिक के प्रति वो एग्रेसिव हो जाते थे. So they turned against their own owners. They also wanted to incite a rebellion. That was propaganda machinery at work. He is described in the book as an effective and very convincing orator. Who's an orator? What's an orator? वक्ता, यानी जो बहुत अच्छा बोलता है, who gives great speech, and in the speech he can change people's minds and hearts. They may be thinking of something and suddenly you have a very powerful speaker and he speaks and he sways their mind and the way they think. So वो change कर जाता है. He's a very powerful speaker, the fat poker. So poke me. So this is where, and the windmill also collapses. The windmill. And after collapsing, Napoleon, it collapses because of a storm. And what Napoleon says is that the windmill has been sabotaged, यानी उसको रोका गया, उसको ध्वस्त किया गया, तोड़ दिया गया. किसके द्वारा? स्नोबॉल. क्योंकि स्नोबॉल को वो लोग खदेड़ के भगा दिए. So we don't know, even if he was killed by the dogs, right? Even if he was killed, movie में मारते हुए नहीं दिखाया. So in the story, it is that he's been exiled. Exiled meaning देश निकाल, farm से बाहर कर दिया गया उसको. और बार-बार उसी के ऊपर, उसी ने आके तोड़ा है, उसी ने farm, वो animals को उसके against करने का. Because Snowball was a nice guy. He वो education शुरू किया था animals का. And he wanted to build the windmill so that he could, the animals, the farm animals could benefit. Is there anything else that I may have missed? And that battle, or Mr. Jones जो था original owner, जब वो लेकर आया था, तो that is called the Battle of the Cowshed. Like you have Battle of Waterloo, you have Battle of Buxar, so you have a Battle of Cowshed. Napoleon was a very wicked guy. Okay, read on. This thing, Muskan, would you like to read?
Yes, sir. Mr. Frederick, a neighboring farmer, attacks the farm using blasting powder to blow up the restored windmill. Although the animals win the battle, they do so at great cost, as many, including Boxer the workhorse, are wounded. Although he recovers from this, Boxer eventually collapses while working on the windmill. Being almost 12-year-old at that point, he is taken away in a knacker's van, and a donkey called Benjamin alerts the animal of this, but Squealer quickly waves off their alarm by persuading the animal that the van had been purchased from the knacker by an animal hospital and that previous owner's signboard had not been repainted. Squealer subsequently reports Boxer's death and honors him with a festival the following day. However, Napoleon had in fact engineered the sale of Boxer to the knacker, allowing him and his inner circle to acquire money to buy whiskey for themselves.
So this was the story, you know. बगल में Mr. Frederick रहते थे. He has attacked the farm. और वो लोग rebuild कर रहे थे जो farm, जो windmill था. वो storm से destroy हो गया था because of a huge thunderstorm. And then they were rebuilding it. And what the neighbor, Mr. Frederick, he did is he blows it up with gunpowder. याद है मूवी में भी दिखाया था, but वहां पे ऐसा लग रहा था कि जैसे मिस्टर जोन्स वो आकर के उसको blow up किया. with dynamite, but actually it was the neighbor farmer, and he blasted with gunpowder. So, but then the animals, they win that fight, and they again start rebuilding. And in that fight, the boxer, the workhorse. You want to know who boxer the workhorse is? So,
That horse.
yes, this horse. See, it is described as a hardworking but naive. Naive मतलब जिसको कि ज़्यादा मतलब नहीं, ज़्यादा कुछ जानकारी नहीं, सिर्फ बैल की तरह वो काम करता है. Not intelligent. He's not a smart worker. He's just a hard worker. That is what Benjamin is. Sorry, boxer. And Benjamin is the donkey. He is shown as the farm's most dedicated and loyal laborer. Boxer serves as an allegory for the Russian working class. मतलब एक symbol, एक प्रतीक चिन्ह, ऐसा माना गया उसको. For the Russian working class. पूरे मेहनत से जी तोड़ते. हाँ हाँ, आजादी की सुबह मिलेगी, and you will all have rivers of milk and rivers of honey flowing everywhere. जितना चाहिए तुम ले सकते हो. You can live a luxurious life. That is what the workers were told. अभी मेहनत करो, अभी मेहनत करो. लेकिन वो लोग पूरी जिंदगी मेहनत ही करते रहते थे. उनको कभी वो luxurious life देखने को नहीं मिला. So this, he is also a symbol of the working class. The horse, boxer. And yes, do you know what a knacker's van is? Knacker? Anybody? See, read that, Muskan.
Knacker.
Yeah.
Knackerman or knackerman is a job title used for the centuries-old trade of persons responsible in a certain district for the removal and clearance of animal carcasses from private farm or public highways and rendering the collected carcasses into byproducts such as fat, tallow, glue, etc.
Gelatin, yeah, gelatin. तो ये होता है कि कहीं भी कोई अगर जानवर मर जाता है ना, तो ये knackers जो है, इनका ये अपनी गाड़ी से देखो, like a horse drawn carriage पुराने जमाने में, उस जमाने में होता था.
सर बट वो बॉक्सर तो जिंदा था.
हाँ, लेकिन वो यहाँ पे तो मरे हुए को लगा, लेकिन वो जिंदा था और उसको वो टांग के ले गए एक बूचड़ खाने में, you know, a slaughterhouse to kill it. Why? Because it had injured, and the Napoleon decided that boxer was no longer of any use. वो बूढ़ा हो गया था, 12 years he had completed and he was injured, so send him to the knackers. और जब knackers की van आई तो उसमें knackers लिखा हुआ था. सारे animals जो उसका जो सबसे close friend, emotional connect वाला friend था. What was his name? Boxer. Sorry, boxer was the workhorse.
Donkey Benjamin.
Benjamin, right. So Benjamin, वो alert करता है सारे animals को. See, they are taking away boxer, and the van is marked the knacker's van. सब लोग को पता है कि knacker's van वो animal को खत्म कर देता है और उसका by product से animal की body से fat और gelatin और ये सब बनता है. जैसे उसने किया, बाकी एनिमल जैसे अलार्म हुए, स्क्वीलर आ गया, and he quickly waves off the alarm. अरे नहीं, that is not what you're talking about. You know, that is not the thing. That is just that is a van which was purchased from the knackerman by a veterinary hospital. हम लोग तो इसको बॉक्सर को हम लोग वेटनरी हॉस्पिटल भेज रहे हैं और उसको रीपेंट नहीं किया है. Knackerman से खरीदा veterinary hospital and they have not repainted the thing. So that is why. The truth was that it was being taken, and Benjamin, he protested also because he was very eager not to let Boxer go. And Boxer also wanted to come out of it, but they took Boxer and they slaughtered it, killed it. So that is the knacker's van. And Squealer ने manage कर दिया वहाँ पे सब लोग. And then Squealer subsequently reports Boxer's death and honors him with a festival the following day. फिर बाद में वो कहता है कि oh yes, he went to the hospital, but the veterinarians could not save him. And we are sorry, but he's dead. And we've lost him. और सब लोग जो है अपना गम मनाए उसके लिए. They grieved for Boxer. But however, Napoleon in fact engineered the sale of Boxer to the knacker. उसको बेच दिया, allowing him and his inner circle मतलब जो अंदरूनी उसके जो और बाकी pigs थे, to acquire money to buy whiskey for themselves. See, this is what I have kept saying, you know, in politics, when your power corrupts a man and absolute power corrupts absolute. Okay, next. Yes. So I think how much time do we have left? No, we still have some time left. So, Akansha, you're tired of reading?
Sir?
Are you tired of reading?
No sir, बहुत छोटा छोटा पढ़ने में बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है, रिस्पेक्ट्स भी नहीं लगाए तो.
सर हम पर है.
Yes.
Years pass, the windmill is rebuilt and another windmill is constructed, which makes the farm a good amount of income. However, the ideas that Snowball discussed, including stalls with electric lighting, heating and running water, are forgotten, with Napoleon advocating that the happiest animals live simple lives. Snowball has been forgotten alongside Boxer, with the exception of the few who knew him. Many of the animals who participated in the rebellion are dead or old. Mr. Jones is also dead, saying he died in an inebriate's home in another part of the country. The pigs starts to resemble human as they walk upright, carry whips, drink alcohol, and wear clothes. The 7 commandments are abridged to just one phrase that all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The maxim 4 legs good, 2 legs bad is similarly changed to 4 legs good, 2 legs better. Other changes includes the hoof and the horn flag being replaced with a plain green banner and old Major's skull, which was previously put on display, being reburied. Napoleon holds a dinner party for the pigs and local farmers, with whom he celebrates a new alliance. He abolishes the practice of the revolutionary traditions and restores the name the Manor Farm. The men and pigs start playing cards, flattering and praising each other while cheating at the game. Both Napoleon and Mr. Pilkington, one of the farmers, play the ace of spades at the same time, and both sides begin fighting loudly over who cheated first. When the animals outside look at the pigs and men, they can no longer distinguish between the two.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So this is what things come to, you know. Years pass and the windmill is rebuilt and another windmill is constructed by exploiting, you know, the labor of all the animals, which makes the farm a good amount of income. However, जो ideals हैं, जो snowball, the good pig, जो उसने discuss किए थे, अच्छी चीजें, that goes for a toss. वो खिड़की के बाहर, including stalls with electric lighting, heating and running water, are forgotten. उतना कौन करेगा? He never had the intention. You know, Napoleon, Snowball was a genius. He wanted really to do good. Who knows? वो तो खरीद दिया गया. अगर वो भी होता तो वो भी corrupt हो गया होता अब तक. So with Napoleon advocating that the animals live simple lives, you know, animals, बाकी लोग जो है वो simple lives जिए और वो खुद एक luxurious, drinks plenty of alcohol and has jam, has the best food, and he breaks all the commandments of animalism. He breaks everything. लेकिन दूसरों के लिए वो preach करता था कि simple lives जिए. जब प्रैक्टिस करने की बात आती थी तो वो लग्जूरियस लाइफ जीता था. So just 1 minute.